Welcome back, everyone. We're back, baby.
We're back, baby.
Yo, I'm feeling
good.
So good today,
Me too,
man.
bro.
It is episode 30. I don't know.
Two.
I don't know.
Let's say two. Keep it to
302. I like that. I like when you make decisions, man.
I made a decision, pivotal decision for us just there. Sometimes your girl says, "Where do you want to go eat?" You say, and she says, "I don't know." And then you say, "What about Chili's?" And she's like, "I hate Chili's." And they're like, "What about pizza?" And she's like, "I just ate pizza." And like, "What about sushi?" And she's like, "Well, sushi's
Olive Garden.
I can't have sushi." Olive Garden. Well, it's never that good. So you know what you have to do, I learned?
What?
You decide.
Mm.
You just decide.
Yeah.
And then your partner's like, "You know what? Hold on. I respect you for that." You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Hold on.
Yeah.
I respect you for that.
Now, what do you
dude.
choose?
Whatever you're feeling.
No. See, that's the wrong answer.
Well, you take into account.
Well, what do you choose then?
What do you? It depends on the day. It depends on the day.
Okay.
But what would you choose?
I would choose
Today.
Right
Today.
now?
Yeah. Partner.
You told me? I'd say
But your partner's involved.
if I was
Think about your partner.
If I was in Dave's situation, I'd say
no, I'm
Morris
saying
pizza.
you.
Oh, me.
Yeah, man. Don't worry about Dave's decision. Don't put me on no
Pad Thai.
tables.
We're getting Thai food.
Pad Thai.
We're getting Thai food. I'm getting the Pad CU, all right?
What is that?
The flat noodle.
Oh.
Yeah, dude.
Is that what kind of noodle?
It's a fucking flat noodle.
I mean, like a rice noodle?
Oh,
Is it
yeah,
like-
rice noodle.
Yeah.
You get the Pad CU, that's it. There we
Yeah.
go. Now, here's a move. What if you just like keep going like, oh, so you're like, I don't know, I don't want. You're on your phone, you're ordering the DoorDash.
Yeah.
You already ordered, and you keep arguing
You keep having the
until
conversation.
the food comes.
That's not a bad move.
And then you're like, let's go. And then
Surprise.
you both open the door and
It's
food's
there. But either way, you made a decision and you executed.
I'm just selling game today, dude.
You know what wasn't game?
Yes, it
And I
was
think
game.
you're gonna be known for this for a while.
Come on, man.
Is you said last episode, if no one listened, go back and watch.
Don't say you're going to be known for this for a while.
You're gonna be known for this for a while.
Well, it didn't
Because
blow up. It didn't
you know
blow
how
up.
you know how I knew?
How?
The people that did hear it,
Yeah.
they all called me.
Yeah.
And they all spoke to me in real life. And they were all like, "That's the funniest, craziest thing I've ever seen or heard."
Welcome back. Welcome home. O'Hagan, career coaching. Guys, let me tell you, Mikey was not a wise kid when he got out of college. He sent 5 resumes, probably got 0 leads, got nothing back. But look, you won't be like me. You're going to go to HaganCareerCoaching.com. You're going to talk to our good friend, Coach O. He's going to get you right. He's got a LinkedIn networking plan right now. He's going to tell you how to use it, how to connect to his network of people he's known 35 years. He's got the experience. He's shedding the light. He's sending it to you guys now. Because you gotta get a job. You got to get work. So that's the guy we're going to send you to. Go to HaganCareerCoaching.com.
Let's get to work.
You destroyed it.
No, that's
Dude, I was so close.
You
My
were
headphones
crushing it.
so loud.
You were crushing it. I'm sorry, but that's the tag.
You step on toes, dude. AnytownAfterslap.com. Guys, talk about stepping on toes. Huh?
How are you gonna bring this in?
Sometimes you gotta trust your instinct.
Okay.
If you step on a toe, what do? What's your first thought?
I'm pulling it back.
Mm-hmm. Why?
If I stepped on it,
Yeah.
I'm pulling my
You're
foot
pulling
back.
it back, and then what?
Hey man, I'm saying, hey man. Why would you do that?
See, guys, don't do that. Be an actor and really know how to do it. Go to AnytownAfterslap.com, and you're gonna learn from the guy, Adam Lauder himself, in the Dallas-Fort Worth, Texas area. If you are in the building out there, you can learn in person. But if not, free online consultation. You can do it
Free.
through Zoom. You can learn from the comfort of your bedroom.
Wait, what? In my bedroom?
Yeah, dude. Crazy. Because that's where most of y'all are shooting your auditions.
Mm-hmm.
And
After COVID.
let me tell you, you might want to start brushing up on the skills.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Oh, you need it.
Because it's yeah, you probably do.
Yep.
I'm just looking at you.
Yep. I need it. I'm signing up.
Yeah.
AnytownActorsLab.com.
Hell yeah. Patreon.com/You Are Here podcast.
Give us your money.
We just want some money.
Oh.
Ka-ching. We're gonna have some extra content for you. You're gonna love it. It's so fun. Get us after
More-
the pod.
more
you
of
know
Davey and
you really
Mikey.
want it. Yeah, yeah.
You get
Patreon.
more of Mikey and Dave. More of Mikey and Dave.
More Mikey and Dave.
Do you want to go through it?
No.
I need hold on.
All right. You know what?
No.
Let's clear the
Stop,
air
stop.
then.
Detective Dave is in
I'm not gay.
Stop. Stop. So what happened if you didn't see last podcast? Go watch it real quick if you
Live
haven't.
show. It was our live.
It was our live
Episode
show.
300.
Mikey on live, so he couldn't edit it out.
I would have edited.
We were talking about.
I would have.
It was a question from Steve who called in and left us a video. What's your least favorite holiday? Favorite holidays? And we were talking about least favorite. I think I said Halloween's kind of on the border of least favorite for me because I don't like getting dressed up.
Yeah.
I don't like
Which
wearing
is crazy.
the makeup,
It's
the
a
smells.
silly thing to not want to do.
I just don't like it. And so exactly, I was saying, Davey doesn't like to get dressed up, and you said, which is fine. You said you should, and I said, oh, really?
Yeah.
You said, yeah, you look cute.
Yeah.
And we say that's like sensitive all the time. I wasn't offended by that or weirded out by that at all.
Yeah.
I was like, oh yeah, no, that's perfect. Am I peeking or am I okay?
No, you're good.
I was perfectly fine with that. And then I said, thanks. And you said, this is what you said right after that was.
Now let me own it.
Nope. Hold on.
Okay.
What I heard was, and what everyone heard was, I'll put you on the table. What did you mean when you said, I'll put you on the table? Question mark.
Now, what is the English language? Right?
Hey, let me ask it again because I'm going to get mad. What did you mean when you said, I'll put you on the table?
Let me walk you through it.
Please do.
All right. I don't know why my brain went to, you know what my brain went to? I went to a Halloween party. I didn't. I was making something up. I lied.
Why are you making stuff up?
Because I don't know. My first thought was like you see in movies, you see like costume party, like go, like, you know what I mean? Like,
Going where?
You know, like a young costume party, like college kids costume party. People on like dance on the table. You know?
That's
I don't know why.
So you're claiming
I was trying to make a funny joke, like we always do. And the first thing, I didn't think of putting you on the table and doing something crazy.
Mike?
I meant like, we'll put you on a table and you'll dance for everyone. Yeah. Like you're at a spectacle.
Like a stripper?
Yeah, kind of. I didn't want to say it so vulgarly, but.
A dancer.
Yeah.
You... Dude, you
What?
said...
Yeah.
Let me tell you the train of thought. And the only train of thought that makes sense.
Yeah.
There's like two. There's no way you just threw out this movie thing to cover your ass.
No.
No, you definitely did. You said you wear a cowboy costume.
Yeah.
So you're imagining me in a cowboy costume, and then you say you look cute, and then you said I'll put you on the table. So talk your way out of that.
Fuck.
I mean, you just got it's one of two things.
I swear I will be to God. I did not think of.
Whoa.
I'm telling you, I thought of from afar seeing Davey Danger as a cowboy dancing on a table. That's what I thought of. And look,
and where were you?
I said a cowboy costume, not a assless chaps cowboy. What am I gonna do?
Why are you imagining that?
Because we're at a fun party, man.
So
we're having a good time.
So we're just chilling.
Yeah, nothing crazy and weird.
Listen,
people, I'm convinced people don't know how fucking good we are at this shit. How funny we are, man. They don't know. They don't understand.
They did when you did that.
No, but like the masses.
No.
The masses should all be like, damn, this is the shit.
What? I mean, the people that know, but here's the thing. You are...
I think the funniest thing is she like watched it. And she was like, this is the best, funniest thing.
She said I watched it over 50 times. And she's like, I'm not kidding.
Oh, you know what? You are clipping.
I am, right?
Yeah, because I had a... for him.
I knew it. Clip. Test.
No.
Testing. Yeah, we're good. We're back. Sorry, guys.
I had it for...
I was testing. Oh,
I had it for our client.
Can I say this?
Yeah.
My wife listens to a podcast.
Thank God we're past this.
My wife listens to a No, we're going to go back. We're going to go back and out of the hot seat.
No!
But it's about clipping. My wife listens to a podcast. I won't name it. It's two dudes,
Don't say that.
jokey together, being real with each other,
Don't
knowing
say
each other
it.
for a while. They clip. Let me tell you something. They talk like this. Hey, I heard this funny thing the other day. I was like, no way, did you? And that's the podcast, the whole podcast. And she fucking loves it. You
Really?
think she listens to these podcasts?
No.
No.
Fuck.
But she's listening to some other podcast. And guess what?
Of dudes?
They're
Straight dudes?
They're like, yes. They're number
Stop.
2 on Patreon.
What?
They're huge.
What? What are they called?
We're in Crazy Town.
Yeah.
I don't even know what the name of the podcast. I'm not going to say it. But we just live in Crazy Town. Because my wife will listen to that. She'll listen to that.
It's impulsive, isn't it?
It's impulsive. You got it. Back to the table because you're not getting away from the table. Because I'm telling you, I have people waiting to hear from you about
What?
Because you haven't addressed it.
Oh my God. What am I supposed to do?
Guys,
a
seriously?
PSA? A statement?
Go watch the clip.
Am I supposed to set out a statement for that?
For them. Comment below what you think when you watch the clip, and then what Mikey's saying now about, because this is my thing, bro, and this is where I'm coming from, and I'm your friend. You know I love you, Mike. Look at me. You know I love you.
I know.
No matter what you are,
Yeah.
I love you.
Okay. Thanks, man. I appreciate that.
And that's real.
I do.
So
I'm an ally.
if I know you are,
Yeah.
we're both allies.
Of course.
If you imagine me on this table,
Yeah.
let's say my hands are on it. I'll leave it there.
What does that mean?
Let's just say my hands are on it.
What
and
does
I'll
that even mean?
You fill in the blank.
Your hands are on it.
Right.
How do you put your hands on a table? See, I feel like I'm making a better case for this. I have no clue how you would even do that. I don't know what you're talking about. I can't imagine it. I haven't imagined it.
When you say, and everyone knows, when you say,
Everyone knows this?
everyone in the world knows this.
I'm pure Mike.
No, you
I'm
are.
just so pure.
But you're dark.
Maybe you're the dark dabbler.
No, you're dark dabbler, and everyone knows that. When you say, "I'm going to put you on the table," that means one of two things.
Okay.
You're going to put me up there and make me dance for you on the table, or you're going to.
I meant like a ringmaster.
Hit it on the table, bro.
No.
There's one or two.
Dude, come on. Guys, we're not. There's no way.
That's the only people that ever said, "I'll put you on the table."
You're a God-fearing man. I would never touch you.
Dude, I'm a Christian.
In that way.
I wouldn't get involved. I'm just saying if that's
you thought of it.
If that's your
you have those thoughts.
Don't put me on those tables. That's why I said
I'm sorry. Maybe I'm just, you know what? Call me whatever. Like I have a narcissistic mind. I thought I was the ringleader going like, man, get on the table and dance.
Mike.
Davey. So, you know?
You will weave you know how Trump has the weave?
No.
You will weave your way.
I'm not weaving shit,
out of
dude.
anything.
You want me to be really honest?
You had me hands on the table.
Even if I'm honest, no one's going to believe me. And this is the crux of my life.
But why do you think that is? Why do you think that is?
This is why, man. Everyone's against
because you're a comedic genius, and nobody knows it until something like that happens, and then everyone's like, "That's the funniest thing I've ever heard in my life." I had people calling me, Mike. Our boy edited a clip.
Yeah.
Before the pod even went, pod was up for, and then it got pulled. He got there before it even got pulled. You're a genius.
I don't want to be known for this. I don't want this. I don't want the fame. I don't want it.
You got to lean into this.
No.
You got to make table merch with your face on it. You got to really lean in. Mike.
I don't want it. No.
Yes, bro.
I don't like it. Because it's being fake.
True or false? You had sexual fantasies of someone on a table.
No.
Mike.
No.
Mike.
I did not. Dude, what can I do to prove to you that was not my first idea? That was not what I thought of when I said that. I don't know what I could do to prove it. I don't think I can prove it to anyone. But I'm being so real right now. No headphone. I don't care. I did not think of that in the first moment when I said that. I did not think of that. I thought of stripper dancing on a table. That's what I thought of.
Okay. A stripper dancing on a table.
Yeah, sure.
So the dancing.
Yeah.
So
that's what I said. I said dancing on the table.
But as a stripper. Chaps. At least give me that.
Not assless. Just like fully clothed cowboy. That's what I thought of. Put you in a cowboy costume. I would say then I'd put you in nothing and do it. That makes no sense.
Mike, you said I look cute, and then you said that. And
I know. I was trying to be funny.
That line of
I'm a comedian.
No, and you are, and you're funny.
Comedian.
I just wanted to explore because everyone wants to know, so I wanted to get into it. Thank you. Hey, hold my hand. Give me your hand.
I'm not gay.
No, give me your hand. It doesn't matter if you are or not. And I
got it now.
How about this?
Now I have to keep up an image.
How about
this is what you've done to
It's a spectrum, dude.
I have to keep up it. All right. Hold on. Let me put you somewhere.
Put you somewhere. That's one of the most memorable moments.
That was like
I've
a
ever
perfect
had.
moment.
It was perfect.
Yeah.
It was perfect, and I'm grateful to be a part of that. I'm glad. Like when this is all over, whenever that is,
When I die, I'll at least know.
I get to watch that in heaven.
My kids they'll be proud.
And God will tell me what you meant. And you can't lie.
Wait, God, please.
Oh man. Dude, but for those who were watching before last week and reaching out,
I'm surprised though because no one during the live said anything. They were like, "Oh,
dude, I can't believe how many people hit me up.
Yeah.
I really
that
can't.
was the most interaction we've gotten.
It were hysterical. It was hysterical. It came right out of your impulses. AnytimeActorsLab.com. Can I tell you about an impulsive dude that I'm obsessed with right now?
Yeah.
Have you ever heard of Yusuf Arakat?
Yusuf Arakat. No.
AKA FouseyTube.
Oh. Talk about a closeted man, dude.
Bro.
That dude is.
I have a dark, obsession when watching this guy's career.
Really?
I cannot.
Is he still doing stuff? I thought he was gone.
Dude, right now, it's... you haven't seen?
No.
Oh, I wish we could pull it up.
I know.
It's
for
okay.
some reason,
It's okay.
today I just was not feeling like pulling shit up.
But if you haven't, I highly suggest go watching any clips from the past 4 days. The dude, he always is on this trend. If you haven't watched him before, he started as a YouTuber, one of the original pioneering viral YouTubers, right? Pranks was his thing, right?
Just pranking.
When
people.
I was coming up, it was hysterical.
You know what's funny though? Just a little thing. All those pranks, were all fake.
Yeah, they were. They were the actors.
All just fake.
Yeah. Well, he's an actor, right? I learned that. He went to college for acting, and then he started this YouTube thing. Whatever, took off.
Dude, I'm sorry.
So he does that stuff. Then at one point, it's July 15th was the big thing back in 2018, right? I think that's the year.
Yeah.
He starts getting a little manic and crazy. He has this manic episode where he's like, I'm going to meet Drake and he's going to perform at my concert. He rents out this huge venue. A bomb threat's called in. The venue collapses. Drake never shows up because he didn't know Drake. And then he's like, I'm going away. I'm giving away my YouTube channel. And that's it. I'm done. Yeah. Then he comes back and he's like, I'm just going to stream with my family and do little things, which is great, dude. Just do that. Just be that.
Yeah.
Just do it on a smaller scale. You still got people who still ride with you.
Surprisingly.
Just chill with them and take care of your family and do it in the basement, playing video games and just chilling. Yeah. And without fail, it builds up, and then just a giant manic event happens and he crashes again, does a boxing match, he gets wiped, disappears, right? So it's he builds up his ego, he has a manic episode because I think he's been diagnosed bipolar, I'm not sure.
Probably.
This recent one. So Kick.
Yeah.
Huge.
Yeah.
Hate the platform.
That's pretty bad.
Not a fan.
Pretty terrible.
Because they just pay hundreds of millions of dollars to streamers to do nothing.
And they don't really get rid of people much.
And they say you're banned for a day.
Yeah.
And then they come back for saying whatever word they say. Anyway.
And it's all funded by just gambling.
Dude, it's the worst.
Offshore.
It's terrible.
Crypto.
I wish it would disappear. Honestly, it's dark. But so the last time before he crashed out is the term now. I hate the term. Hate it. I'm talking like Trump, I just realized. Hate it, hate the term. You know what I mean? I'm just doing it I'm doing the weave.
Well, that's why you're on the right side of the screen.
That's right. I should have red behind me, not blue.
Well, let me just say, Mr. Trump, you denied taking the American flag behind you.
This is the thing, bro. We're about
finish on
us. With Fousey. Oh yeah. So. Where was I though? What was I saying? He's on Kick.
Came back.
So he came back last year for this Kick deal. His whole thing was I'm going to stream for 30 days or 2 months or whatever.
Yeah, they signed him. They gave him money to ruin his life.
And he lost it again, had a manic episode, gets arrested, goes to a mental asylum.
Yep.
He's in there for a while. He gets out.
Yep.
He's like, I'm taking time off the internet. I'll be back. Sure enough, 2024 rolls around. There's a couple months ago, he starts doing little streaming thing, very little. And this is it. Who is not telling him just stay there? Just stay there. Take your medicine. Do a video game. Like, talk about whatever you're feeling. Just stay there. You don't need to be bigger. You're good. And just, you see it like over the days, like each stream, he starts yelling at employees. He starts vaping a little too much. Now he's at a club. And I'm watching all of it. I'm consuming all of it.
You're
I don't know why
bro.
I'm part of the problem. I'm obsessed. Yeah. And then now he punches his boss, or he's not his boss, his manager, punches him. So the guy's got a lawsuit. So now he has a lawsuit.
Great.
Flies to Australia, starts crying and he drops the N-bomb 1 million times. Starts crying because he's like, I lost my life because now I was in a state, I was manic, or I hadn't slept, and like it's everyone's fault but my fault. And he keeps saying it. It's everyone's fault but my fault. It's everyone's. They don't do this and this and that. And it's a speech about what everyone's not doing, except there's no ownership. And now he's in Australia as a rapper.
Yeah.
Talking about killing himself and stuff.
Yeah, I saw some of that.
And he's going to be the biggest rapper in the world.
Yeah.
And it's just like, there's no saving him. Like, how do you...
You know what you do?
7 times.
The best decision he made was getting off everything. Because he should be like a psychological like study, and he should be in textbooks.
He should be.
Just like addiction.
Yes.
And just like falling into vices and just all of that. Because he is the perfect embodiment of all that. And it's sad. It is. Because it's that whole relationship he has with the internet, all he's known is, do crazy thing, get crazy views, get money, get all these things. And that's being happy. And that's his whole life, Just to get big.
Yeah.
And that's always the cycle he's gone through over and over. So I'm not surprised. I mean, even the sexual assault thing he did, like
in the airport
thing, like crazy, like I'm surprised this guy hasn't been put in jail.
Me too.
For real, like for a lot of things he's done.
I think that's why he's in Australia.
Yeah, probably.
I think it's like get away from
and he's enabled by all these people that kick and the viewers and all this stuff because no one really. He's saying all these things that are the opposite. It's like you can blame everyone, but you are making the choice to do all this, even though mentally you're probably messed up.
Yeah, like not in control. There's no way.
But I don't know if he just doesn't have a family to bring him in. I thought he does, but I don't know.
He just runs away.
Yeah,
that's. I mean, you probably know people in your life, but like people, and maybe I've been this way before, where like I've placed blame on other people, and I just haven't taken responsibility for what I'm doing wrong in my life.
Yeah,
we all have control of our life. Like you make the decisions. You're at the steering wheel.
Yeah.
At some point, if it's not working out, you got to start looking at yourself, man, and say, what did I look at the positioning of everything I just set up in my life? Like, what can I change now?
That's why I think it's just such a crazy, like, it's just so crazy because usually in those times of like, you're out, like it's done. You've messed it all up. You've ruined everything. That's when you're like, you start to having to turn the camera on you. Yeah. Being like, what's going on? Like, when everyone's gone, like family, everyone, no one's supporting you. Like, I don't imagine how in those situations he hasn't gone through that.
He has, though, hasn't he?
I don't know. But I don't see after doing that, you keep doing it.
Yeah,
that's my problem, which I think is just an addiction.
But you go back 3 months, you watch him on a podcast, his voice is different. He's like, I did this and I did that and I messed up and this is where my head was at. No. It's like, this isn't the same person. Like, it's weird. Yeah. It's a but I think you're right.
It's literally like
it's an addiction thing.
It's all just from the internet. It's just crafted into this thing. He's not a person anymore. It's just like he has to be molded into whatever new persona he can be. That is going to pop and get it viral from him doing crazy shit, saying crazy shit, and blowing up.
I have a fun question.
People love it, the blow up.
They love the blow. Like me, I'm watching. Yeah. What if you can remove one driving force that a person feels in their life, like that people fall prey to all the time. Because if I could, I just was thinking, if I could remove the human just desire to be seen by everyone, like to be taken in and felt to be special, like that desire. If that could be removed from everyone's heart,
Yeah.
don't you think it'd be a better world?
I have to agree. Yeah, it's like the caring about anyone's like opinion of you.
Yeah.
Just throw that out the window, out
Do-
the earth.
If you like, listen, doing a thing, wanting a result to be you see me in a better light.
Yeah.
That's why I did it. I think is like poison.
Yeah.
It's like if you're doing anything out of like that place, you're trying to position it's a manipulative move. It's not a service, and it's not a fair exchange. It's like that politicking thing. It's like you talk to people on the phone, or you're like someone's trying to do something for you or whatever. It's like, well, they're trying to do something for me because they want something that I got. Like now I have to assume that I can't trust anybody.
Yeah.
Or if I'm trying to get something from somebody, I'm like, well, why am I trying to get something from somebody? Is it for like a great cause? Is it for like, but ultimately I'm trying to get something from somebody, like an investor or something like that. Like, that's not really cool either. But that's like, we all do it.
Yeah.
It's just a dangerous, like, not a nice thing.
Yeah, you really can't like avoid it in certain, because like you can't totally get rid of it.
Yeah,
because you have to deal with it in certain situations.
Yeah.
I guess, right? I mean, you couldn't. I guess you could not like. I mean, yeah, you could not be fake forever, but like you might not get a job or something.
Yeah.
You know, if you tell your boss like you're being an asshole, like you're fired.
Yeah.
You know?
Maybe not.
Maybe
you have a great boss that's like, oh, I got to do some reflecting. You know what I mean?
Yeah. But then you're expecting them to be real. You know?
Yes.
And
I don't know, bro. That kind of like, I just see it too often, and it gives me like my hope diminishes when I see it in the world and in myself.
But that's like even like the boss thing. It's like, okay, even if the boss is real, like then like the image of the whole brand, you know, then that comes into effect. And like, okay, so if the brand is real, then there could be a brand that's super real. But what if the brand, like, you know, it's like Nike, that they have like child slavery, like making their clothes and stuff. You know, it's like, well, that's bad. What if you tell them, hey, you're doing the wrong thing? And they're like, shit. That's not really in our budget to like not use slavery. Like, I don't know, man.
It's a good point, dude.
Yeah. So I think, I think that's the problem, is like now, like capitalistic societies, like there's like images attached to businesses, and it goes all the way down to just, we're all humans, right? So it all has to like trickle down. It comes from us. So like, I don't know what I'm saying, but it's sad.
You're saying it. I'm
yeah,
dude.
I don't know how to wrap it up nice.
How about we pivot then?
I want to bring up, because you brought up Fousey, I want to bring up my degenerate of the century.
Here we go.
Have you seen Jack Doherty?
Yeah, I know him.
The car?
Yeah, when he crashed his car?
Yeah.
He crashed a McLaren. And a rainy day, he's like speeding on the highway.
Texting on it. Please, like, what is society if you can, like, record yourself live committing a crime, almost killing people, like and committing a crime, 100%.
Yep.
Also almost killing people.
Yeah.
And just
walk away and like nothing happens. Yeah.
How? That's what I don't understand. How we can live? How we're living in this? I don't know how life's real.
That's just monster.
Because of that,
monster lawyers.
I don't get it.
It's got to be just great lawyers. Money keeps you safe.
I don't get it though.
I know. Well, bro, that's the world we live in, dude.
What is the excuse for that from a lawyer?
There'll be some workaround, or some like he has to attend classes instead of go to jail or something like that. You know, they get you out of stuff. He didn't kill anybody, Judge.
He was texting while driving.
Yep.
speeding. You could see the speedometer.
Mhm.
Crashes.
Did he hurt anybody?
His friend.
His friend got
He
hurt.
got like stitches.
And he recorded it.
And I'm telling you.
He pulled the camera out and
that-
said, get this.
That single video makes me want to just jump off a bridge.
It's the worst qualities coming out of a person. But it's, again, what is it driven? What is it driven by?
A guy that stopped,
Mm.
pulled him out of the window, broke the glass,
Mm.
pulled him out of the car while he was recording. A stranger.
Yeah.
Pulled him out of the car while this kid is recording himself.
His friend.
Not trying. No.
Oh, just recording
The
himself.
kid Jack
Yeah.
was in the car recording shit on his phone. Guy, Good Samaritan, breaks the window. The guy's taking him out. Jack is not trying to help get out.
Yeah.
He's just dead weight body, just recording himself like, guys, I crashed. And the guy pulls him out.
Yeah.
Like, I'm telling you, like, I don't care. Like, I'm telling you, if I was like the president and I saw this and this was all recorded, I'd send him to like prison.
Yeah.
Or like, I don't want to be crazy, but I'd send him to a bad place.
Oh, yeah.
You know, like the end, may I say. Because I think that's
The
just like,
bad
it's
place.
just so, it's so unhuman.
Mm-hmm.
It's so just despicably like dark, and I don't know, it just really makes me sad and
Yeah.
scared
I hear you.
for the future.
I hear you.
Like, I have to bring a family into this world.
Yeah. Internet's
And these are young kids are like watching this,
Internet's still fairly new.
and he gets banned for a day,
I know.
and he's back.
But think about that.
And his mom was like, Jackie, why don't you almost died. And he's like, Mom, I know, man. And he's like, haha, I got another Lambo. And then his like mom is like, Jackie, please don't. Crying. It's like, I don't know, man. I don't know. I mean, it really makes me like riled up.
The hope
Inside it
diminishes a
really,
little.
yeah. Like I can feel
know.
my hope like about to go just completely deplete.
I know, bro. I've been feeling that. Been feeling tested lately.
What's out of all this, Dave? What's one thing you're like that's shining?
I was
through?
just gonna
What's a
ask you
little
that
shiny
question.
Little,
I was gonna pivot.
yeah. What's a little
What's like
shiny
what's
thing
something you're
there?
grateful for, Mike? Obviously the podcast. I'm not gonna say it because I always say it.
Yeah.
I'm grateful for this. I'm grateful for our conversation, as I always am, because this isn't transactional.
Yeah.
We're not trying to get anything out of each other for a grander purpose other than talking.
Yeah, we can wallow together, you know?
Yeah, no, but they're like,
There's like no judgment.
but we also laugh while we're wallowing. Like
Yeah.
it's not, you're not just wallowing. And that's why having someone to talk to is really important.
Yeah.
I'm grateful for that.
Yeah, I'm grateful for
Period. I'm
It's tough because like I'm grateful for people, right?
Yes.
But it's like I'm also very hurt by
Yeah.
what people do.
You know what I'm grateful for?
Hmm.
I go on my runs, and during my run, I do this like meditation in the middle of it, right? And I always go to the same church. Yeah, close your eyes for this. I always go to the same church, and when I get to the top of the church, there's like it's like a small Reformed church in town. It's one of the oldest churches, and it has a graveyard in the church, like, and I sit there, and I take my headphones out, and I just be with the people there, right?
Oh,
With the
how good it
people that
would
are
just be to
deceased.
just be sitting, laying.
no, don't say this. But for real, what I get from that process is like something always hits me when I'm just sitting there quiet.
Mm.
And my body's been breathing hard and like going through it. And now I'm in a time of peace with like people that are at their rest. And I'm reading the headstones, and some of them are so beautiful.
Mm.
One of them was like, if we've said, can anything that's ever lived ever be truly lost? And I was like, oh, that kind of struck me in a way, because it's calling to like the meaning of life not being it's forever, but if it's lived for like a second, then it's never lost. Like it's always here, even though we pass. Like there is something left.
Mm.
It's not lost. It wasn't lost. It wasn't for nothing. And there's also like such a finality to being there, because it's like you know, they're there. These people that existed before me that lived in the same town I'm living, they're there. Like they're still part of them there. And they were here and they were feeling what I'm feeling. Like their family was going through a medical issue at some point. And I'm reading the dates and I'm like, he lost his kid before he died. Like she lost him. They all went through terrible things. Like sometimes you feel like when you're going through stuff that you're the first person to ever feel it on the planet. Like you're the only person that's ever been through this because it's you and it's your journey and it's your road. So from being there and sitting there and walking through there and reading the names and seeing the dates and imagining, I'm like, they've all felt in some capacity like what I'm feeling right now, or have been through similar situations, and it gives me a sense of like, you're going to be okay. There's no pressure. Or we all go through these things, and like life is not meant to be happy all the time. I can't be why anyone would create life for it to just be happy all the time. If we were happy all the time, we wouldn't feel anything.
Yeah.
The happy would be numb. It would be nothing. And I think that's what I've been feeling is like numb.
Yeah.
Like when I try to nail it down, I'm like, I'm frustrated. I toggle between frustration and numb. I'm never just like flat out
numbness
moved.
is kind of rough.
Yeah. And that's when I know I'm in a rough spot, is like the numbness is kind of creeping in, and the things that usually move me don't move me. And I always say like the music doesn't sound good and I don't sing it in the car. Like I could tell something's off. I could tell I'm not responding to what's around me the same way I usually will in a healthier place. But I also know this too shall pass. And I'm not going to sit here and say with finality that I'm dead, because I'm still alive. Right? And as long as I'm alive, I know it's going to pass. And I know if I hang on, I'm going to feel better. And something about life is going to spark it out of me, the thing I've forgotten or the thing I've like numb to or pushed aside. You know, the thoughts will change. It's not going to be just, why can't I have this? Or why is this not working for me? Or why? It's going to start to become like, thank you. You know, instead of the whys. And so I just got to hang on in these positions. We got to hang on.
Yeah. You know what? I think deeper on that. I always like to think it's kind of the same idea, I guess, is like whenever like things are rough, we always figure it out. You know, we always figure out a way, right? You know, the people around us, the things we've built, we can trust that, you know, and things are going to be all right.
Yep.
Sometimes when things are just not going right for so long and it feels like that, and it feels like when are things just going to be a little bit more okay, like for a longer period of time. That's where I think like, I don't know if it's just like the age I'm getting to. I'm like, man, like I wish like I didn't have to worry about stuff all the time, like certain things, you know? And I don't know, it's tough for that.
Yeah.
You know, because even like the thing you said where you think if we were happy all the time, like, you know, nothing would happen. I feel like even if we were all happy, we would then compare like, but I'm more happy or something. Like this, I have an extra amount of happiness, but yours is a little bit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's like the cynical part of me.
Yeah.
You know?
I think it's a very fair like assessment.
Yeah.
And we would.
Yeah, probably.
We would compare to each other and say, yours is more, yours is less. Mine isn't as much.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Crazy thing, over the weekend, I helped out one of our clients.
Shout out Renee.
Dude. The Language of Love Foundation, man.
Yo, go check out Language of Love.
Come on now.
Doing some awesome work.
Yeah, we're going to have her soon for the work, the business work. But it's so weird how, like, from all the things we've done, how I found myself on, like, a Sunday morning, you know, like, doing a live stream for these, like, older women.
Yeah.
You know? People in their, like, you know, 60s, 70s, 80s. I don't know, even probably more.
Wow.
And it's people suffering from, you know, they had a stroke. And I always thought about this stuff. Like, I there's so many like of those health conditions you don't learn about till you're like you're either going through it or someone you know goes through it. And there's a whole side of like it's so scary to me sometimes that like we never think about it, but literally, like one day things can literally just turn into you can't move, you can't do anything, you can't talk, you can't do it, and then like Imagine now in your brain you have to work your way back. I don't know. And this is like a group of, older people that are like encouraging and inspiring each other to get back
Yeah.
and like be able to like move again, talk again,
Yeah, dude.
And I don't know, it's just really inspiring me. I think I have like a really soft spot, man, for like, because I was raised by my great grandma. Dude, there's just like this such a soft spot for me for like grandmas. And oh man, I don't know why. It's just like I don't know. Just so like easy to I like it's so easy for me. Like, there's certain people it's easier to like kind of you don't really have those moments you were talking about, how it's like the just surface level conversations.
Yeah.
I feel like I don't know why with like certain people, like grandmas particularly, I could just like I'm just zoned in. And I'm like, I don't know. I just have a connection.
Yeah, dude.
You know what I mean?
get it. I get it.
and I don't know. I did this live stream for them for 2.5 hours, like through Zoom. And I'm sitting there like in my room, like in my PJs, like like switching like photos of like, people and like doctors talking and all this stuff. I'm like, this feels so like wholesome and good. And it made me think, I'm like, there's times when like people are going to church, like maybe some of these people can't go to church. Some of the only things people have when they're that age, they go to church and like do something. Maybe they can't even get up and walk and go and do anything, But there's these people that like, someone's reaching out to you that you think you got nothing. You got no one on your side. Like you went through this thing that no one really knows about. And like, it's so hard, and they have no clue. But there's this person like reaching out being like, no, like your struggle matters. And like, well, let's get you back up. We're going to get you talking again. We're going to get you singing again. We're going to get you moving again. Do all this. That's like one of the best things from people ever.
Yeah.
I don't know. Just seeing like these like older people like helping each other. Because I never see that. The only thing I've seen with like old people is like a nursing home where like it's the most negative like kind of talking about it. Yeah. But this was like such a purely like positive thing. I don't know. It was beautiful.
Yeah, dude, that's beautiful.
Yeah.
That's so cool. You're a part of that in like a random.
Yeah. The craziest thought I had with like 2 hours in, I'm sitting there. I'm like, dude, this could literally be me in like 40 years.
Yeah.
It could be any of us.
Totally.
Yeah. And I'd want to have this if something, God forbid, I went through something, like this.
Absolutely. That takes a selfless person to create that.
Yeah.
It also, what does Renee get?
Yeah.
Renee gets that feeling of like, I can actually see that I'm making a difference in another person's life by like helping them find their way back.
Yeah.
From the same thing I had to find my way back from. That makes you so strong, I bet, dude. Man. It makes you so strong. And like it
was a 10th anniversary.
Yeah, see?
10 years of like same people, seeing them from they couldn't do anything
to now they're singing on stage and stuff, bro. Like I think
and you know what it is too? There's like a couple people in particular that are like they just started being able to like speak again.
Yeah.
And she's like, we're gonna get you to sing next year, And usually when I don't know, one of my experiences with like in nursing, because I worked in a nursing home for a little bit, just in general, seeing it, you usually see those people being like, no, I'm not gonna. But these people were like, yeah, like happy, and they're gonna do it.
Yeah,
man.
I know, dude.
It's crazy.
It's hard. It's got to be hard when you're that old and you're like.
It's beautiful though to see that like even through age, like shit doesn't change, man. We really don't. Like it's the same. We're all trying to fucking find our place, trying to help each other get through the darkness.
Yeah, dude. That's a great point.
Still struggling. You know what I mean?
At our core, it's like at all ages, we go through these dark
and somehow periods. That like those older people, they're looking out for each other way more than like younger people. Than us.
It doesn't have to be that way though. Yeah, I know. I hear what you're saying.
Are we doing like I think the podcast is a great like start. You know what I mean? It's a good like kind of example of that, like what we're trying to do with like helping others in a way. But like that's like they're helping like single people. You know what I mean? Like seeing progress over time. It inspired me a little bit to be like, what can we do? Like,
what can we do
now? You know what I mean?
Yeah, man.
You can do something.
Yeah,
you really could.
Absolutely. I think
that's what's missing probably in this like these kind of years, like 20s and 30s and stuff, because it's like a lot of it's like you're on your fucking own.
Well, it's like
you got to figure shit out.
Hustle fest too. Of like, I need to make a life for myself.
Yeah.
So how do I do that?
Yeah.
And you're like, just me, and you're grab. What can I get? What can I attain? Who do I have to climb over to get to where I got to go? And it's like, you look back and I bet, and I'm looking back now and I'm like, how foolish.
Yeah.
And I still fall into it. Still,
we're gonna forever, bro. Till we're that age.
But you're right. Like, we're all in this together. We all tend to forget we're all. I
bet if we all banded together, we'd fucking figure shit out way faster.
Good shape, dude.
We figure shit out way faster.
Of course, we always do.
But like this, like alone mentality, like I don't know. I think that's what's hurting everything.
It's tough, man.
You know,
it's tough, dude.
Till you get to a point where you can't even walk.
Yeah.
Then who's gonna help you? You ain't gonna be thinking about hustling when you can't walk.
Nope.
Not at all.
You're not thinking about your paycheck when you can't walk.
Yeah.
You're not thinking about like your podcast, like viewership or your Rolls Royce and your you don't give a fuck about that.
Yeah.
World gets real small, I bet.
Yeah.
When you can't walk.
Yeah, dude.
You know what I mean? That's such a healthy thing. I think you got to experience for yourself, for your own life. Because you can start to make little changes here and there and like introduce that more into your world. How can I help people? Like, how can the things I do help others?
Mm-hmm.
Where am I missing that? How can I be of service to others more?
That makes me think like I want to figure out a way, which I think is what we're trying to do, is like create this like community that's what I want to do. A community of people that can help each other and like get through shit, man. Mm-hmm. We're doing it, dude. There's people that we talk to that, and we get people that reach out. Yes, you know, but I think we have like a calling to do something a little bigger.
Yeah, know? Whatever size. Yeah. Like I know that's what I'm gonna do. That's it. That's all I want to do. The money thing is not a thing anymore.
No, but even look, the money thing is like a separate. You know what I mean? It's like that's living. You know what I mean? Like that's the society we're in right now. It's the world we're unfortunately in. Is like we got to figure it out. You know, and like
it's a hard thing to figure out, bro.
But. Like that doesn't mean that it's like this thing that has to be separated in like this crazy way. It's like through trying to help people, we can make a business like we've done.
Yeah.
And we can meet people like we've done, to do jobs and make money like we've done. And does it feel bad?
No, it feels great.
It feels good.
Well, because we're doing it for the right reason.
Yeah. But I think we can, I mean, we just started too. So it's like, I'm just talking, but I think it's like we can grow it into something, like we have the opportunity to grow it into something that can help more instead of just taking all the shit. Cause that's not what we're about.
Yeah.
That's the core.
Yeah.
You know? I don't know.
No, you're right. You're right. This is where I
think we got to trust it, man. We got to just trust. We got to trust what we're doing.
Yeah. I was saying, I was having a conversation with our boy, Adam, and we're talking about the Bible. He brought up this part, or I brought up, I don't agree with everything all the time that's said in it, because this one part is like, don't put your pearls before swine. And that's like a declaration, like, don't do this. Like, it's like almost like the way I read it and the way I interpreted it was like, it's like a command, like, don't give your precious treasure to something that you see as like unworthy, because it's just going to crap on it. Your treasure. And it confuses me still to this day when I read it, because I'm like, and someone could correct me because maybe I'm not reading it the right way, but this is how I'm perceiving it. If I'm called to be of service and I'm called not to judge others, then there is no such thing as swine, right? Unless we're looking at a pig, like an actual pig.
Yeah.
If that's what he meant, I get it.
Yeah.
But if we're talking about
that's kind of
people,
what it means, yeah.
If we're talking about people, I can't call anyone swine.
Well, that's what I'm saying. I feel like if you are calling someone a swine, like if you think swine and you think of people like bad people, then I think that's what he's saying is like, oh, then don't be a bad person to these people. Like, I don't know. It reminds me of like, you're successful and you're rubbing it in someone's face that you're like want to prove something. That's what it makes me think.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like rubbing into the face of people that you think are like, you're like, fuck them.
Oh, I see.
Let me show you some shit.
Okay.
Like kind of like showing off.
Yeah, that actually makes a lot of sense. Yeah. Yeah, because I always
think it's like a mental kind of gymnastic
like
thing.
Don't give away the thing that is so like you hold worthy, or you hold dear. Like I won't give you, if I have this book and I think it'd be a great read or I just think it's a great read, but I think you're not good at reading and like you won't get it. I'm going to hold on. I won't give it to you.
What is the thing it said again? Say it again.
Don't cast your pearls before swine.
Pearls.
And
So
that's
like pearls don't really have like a use. It's more of like a vanity type of thing, right?
Yeah, it's like a piece of jewelry, I guess it would be. I think is what he's speaking to.
Yeah.
Like
so I think like a book wouldn't really work because a book is like.
But what if I valued this like a piece of jewelry? What if it was a piece of treasure to me? What if it was something I don't even read? I got it from my great grandfather and it's his book and I haven't even read it. I just love this heirloom. And I think
that's different than pearls because I think pearls, because pearls don't offer anything.
Okay.
You know, a book offers something. It's not equivalent to a pearl.
So if I gave you this chain I wear every day, this is like a gold chain.
Yeah.
What would I be wrong or would I be right? See, this is just the kind of thing I just do by myself when I'm like thinking about my faith and I struggle with it. It's just like if you're not wearing something and I'm like, oh, I feel called to give you this, but I'm being told, but if I don't think you're worthy, I judge if you're worthy of this or not. Like I'm human. I'm swine some days. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm not perfect. That's what I was told. And that's what I believe. I'm like, I'm not a perfect human. I make mistakes all the time. Like I think bad thoughts all the time.
Yeah.
So how can I judge you and not give you my treasure? Like I'm supposed to give everything.
Yeah.
If I'm called to be giving everything, but just not everything.
Yeah.
Well, we have your judgment.
Yeah, I get where you're coming from.
So I have a hard time judging.
Yeah.
And judging and judgment can be different. Like a healthy judgment. I don't really know what that means.
God, can we get a fact check? Please. Please.
Dude, not to be
That'd be sick, right?
Yeah, bro.
You'd be like, please, can you?
Holy,
we got a problem,
dude. I can't tell you how many times I'm just like, God, can you give me some kind of like direction here? Because I'm on the fence and I'm going one way or the other in like a second. So like, just show me which way I'm going to go. And most of the time, you know, he'll show up in certain ways, but just to get a clear like, no, don't do it. Like, that would be really
like the
nice.
leaves, like the papers, like fall in the wind and,
And
go,
it's like,
no. Yeah, that'd be nice.
Go home.
Yeah.
Yeah. That would be nice. But
that's interesting though. I like that. So you do that. You sit alone and you're like trying to figure out
all the time.
That's a tough one. Yeah.
My boy just said to me today, Adam. We went out to dinner with his parents, and he was like, his wife said something, and then his father said, "Be careful not to pray for patience, because God will put you through something that tests your patience a lot. So if you ask for that, He's going to give it to you. You may not like it, so don't ask for it if you want something quick." And I was like, "Damn," because I'm always praying for patience. I'm always like, if you're putting me through a time now where I got to learn something, like help me to learn it. Like I get it, and I need patience. Because like today, I came in like a whirling dervish, dude. I'm spiraling, and like it's because I want things now.
Yeah,
I've waited long enough. My time in the desert's over. Yeah, it should be over. And now on top of it, I have family medical issues that I'm worried about. I have other family issues I'm worried about. Money issues, all this stuff. And I'm just like, when is my time in the desert over? It seems like it should be now.
Yeah.
How much more do I have to grow? What will you have me go through? Like, what have I not gone through yet that I have to go through? And if it's going to be worse than this, like, I don't know if I got it in me. Like, I know you don't give anyone a cross to bear that's like bigger than them that they can't carry. I know everyone has like their cross. But like, dog, can we get out of the desert?
Yeah.
Is it time?
Yeah.
Can it be time? So when he said that, he's like, be careful not to pray for patience. I'm like, dude, I've been praying for patience for so long. Maybe I got to shut up. Stop praying for patience. That's kind of a joke. But
that's the thing that always gets me though about religion. It's like, why does it got to be a riddle? I don't want a riddle. I want to just,
yeah, dude.
It's funny.
Yeah, bro.
That's how it is.
I talked to Walt too. Outside of religion, Walt's into like universal truths and spirit. Yeah. He has his own spirituality. And he says, there's so much, and I agree, there's paradox in life. Paradox. So you can, like an example, let me think. He's very good at this. The more personal, the more universal. When you think, if I get really, really specific about a thing that means a lot to me, you might make me cry. It's only going to reach me because it's so specific and granular to who you are. But it shouldn't affect me. If it's your thing, why would it affect me? And why would it affect them? It's a paradox. It doesn't make sense. It's almost backwards. You know what I mean? What else did he say? Oh, in order to be found, you need to get lost. Paradox. Like you're not going to grow if you're just like, if I put you in a $1 million home from when you're 1 to when you're dead, and like you don't have to feed yourself and like you're taken care of and whatever, you're probably going to be like a 2-dimensional human being. There's probably not going to be much going on up there. You're probably not going to be able to be of service to people around you. There's not going to be much depth and weight to you. You know what I'm saying? You're going to be kind of a square. You haven't gone through anything.
Yeah.
You need to kind of get lost and fucked up and make mistakes in order to find out who you are.
Yeah.
That's a paradox. You know what I'm saying?
It is, yeah. Yeah.
A person, a friend to many is an enemy to himself. Paradox. A person who's so good with people, this is my shit. So good with others.
Yeah.
You're able to listen. You're able to give energy. Just give it away. Good advice, whatever you need. You just want to see a smile on someone's face, genuinely. And you hate yourself. You have no room for yourself. No energy, no time, no love, no nothing. You're an enemy to yourself. That's a paradox.
Yeah.
You know that's what a paradox
makes
is.
Sense.
And they're riddled in life. You know what I mean? Like we all have them. It's weird.
Yeah.
I don't know why life is set up that way. Kind of trippy.
Yeah.
Kind of trippy. Can you think of any paradoxes you've seen? Or feel? Or have experienced?
Like the richest are the saddest kind of thing?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, that kind of thing.
Exactly.
Yeah.
We climb.
I think you know what it is? I think paradoxes exist because it's so hard to just stay in the middle. Because the middle ground is the best place, right? And that's the hardest fucking thing.
You're a G.
Yeah.
You're smart, man. You are sharp.
Thanks, man.
Yeah, dude, you are. That was very fucking intuitive and smart. That's right. You're right. Hey, dude, you're right. You're right.
Yeah.
We go one way or the other.
I wasn't gonna say it, but
no, you're smart, bro. I'm honored to be on this podcast with you.
Thanks, man.
Where are we headed, bro? Into the last Q4 of this year. Where are we headed? Where's our country headed?
There's nothing I hate more than cues.
Where
What can I think about the cute for?
I felt kind of like a businessman.
The views are a bit. The algorithm isn't catching, guys. The click-through rates.
We're gonna need you to share, like, and subscribe.
We got to think outside the box. All right.
Well, we gotta engage our boys more and our.
I think
and our
we
girls
got to
more.
put. I think we got. Never mind. I was gonna.
You were gonna say put me on the table.
Cowboy
Hands
costumes.
on the table.
I think I'm gonna start dressing like a cowboy.
I would like that, man.
Why?
Put you on the table. You see how when I said it, what did it do to you? It did something.
It was all right.
It was okay?
I didn't mind it.
I love it, dude.
Thanks.
Yeah, man.
Any last words?
Last words? How about if you haven't like and subscribe. Like and subscribe. How's that for 2 words? A couple words.
We gotta get some keywords going.
SEO.
You know, the tags, when you search our Google index, we actually come up last. So we got to figure out how to improve that rate.
You know, this is our time in the desert.
Yeah. The PPRs aren't increasing. So.
Because you're attached to me, this is the reason this isn't huge yet.
What did you say?
I prayed for patience for too long.
What did you just say?
Because you're attached to me in this podcast. That's why we are in the position we're in with our great group, our strong group. But we have a tribe that's like, we can't go to war with any other tribes because we're not huge yet.
No.
You know what I'm saying?
I don't believe that.
We can't build a city
I don't
yet.
believe in that.
Okay. Tell me.
Today I saw you doing an amazing job.
Hey.
All right?
Thanks, dude.
That's real.
Thanks, buddy.
And you have it in you, and you do it when you got to do it, and you always put it on, right?
Thanks, bro.
You always do that. So it's just...
Give me advice.
No, that's not advice. I'm just telling you how it is you're doing nothing wrong.
So just keep doing it?
No, it's just, this is fucking life. fucking sucks, man. No. No, I think you should live how you want to live, man.
Got you.
You know?
Yeah.
That's what you do.
I keep doing it. One day at a time.
How would you feel if you lose everything? You say, you know what? Screw it. I'm going to go work at fucking Goldman Sachs.
Goldman Sachs.
And just fucking be a desk job computer guy.
Buy, sell. Buy, sell.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'd probably want to jump off the roof. I would assume. Yeah, I'm going to keep doing what I'm doing. Thanks, Mike.
You thought about it quick. Huh?
I did. I went through it for a second. I didn't like it at all. I didn't like it at all. Did you?
But
see
you
me?
got money.
Did you see me go there?
But you got money, and you're
Did you see me
chilling.
go there?
But let's say you got money, you're chilling.
I stepped into the office. I saw where I was going to sit, and I was like, "This isn't going to work. This isn't going to work for Davey." Oh man, I have a headache.
You know what, man?
I have a headache.
I'm gonna be the Goldman Sachs so that we could fucking win.
Stop, dude.
So that we can fucking win, I'm gonna sacrifice myself.
No. We can't kill your soul, and we need to keep it pure. That's the You Are Here podcast, ladies and gentlemen.
Guys,
my head is throbbing.
Thank you so much. We love you.
Love you.
My name is Mike, and I'm signing out.
My name's Dave. I love y'all. Please be kind to yourself. Please be kind to one another.
Okay, now I gotta really do it. Dave, you have to. Don't look behind you. We're good. Yes! I don't want to look at this.